take a important phone call. So, y'all already know it's your Queen Boss Lady. And you already know I'm your motivational speaker. And you already know you're going to be motivated when you hear me through your speakers. You already know that. So now that we got that out the way, back to what I was saying before I was importantly interrupted. We ain't going to say rudely interrupted. I was importantly interrupted. So, yeah, these people are mad as hell with you because their karma is all theirs. You're protected from their karma. Like I said, a long time ago, way back in the back, when you didn't know who you was, and these people kept putting you to sleep, and these people kept putting spell work on you, and these people had you living under an illusion. For a lot of y'all, these people had y'all living as someone else. They kept putting y'all back to sleep with spell work. So you didn't know that for a long time, these family members would only connect with you to share their karma with you, or connect with you in some type of way to energetically project their karma off on you. They would do this, and you would wonder why, like, dang, why is this happening? Why is this happening? I didn't do this to that person, so why is this, da 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 da? Why am I getting? And it's because of the people that you was connected to, your family members. They only tolerated you just to share karma with you. These frenemies, they only put up with you and got in your energy just to share karma with you. For a lot of you, that's the only reason why these peasants became your friend, just to share their karma with you, just to share their losses with you, just to share their bad, sad ass news with you, so you could try to figure out their damn problems and their karma. That's the only reason why they connected with you. The only reason why these men dated you is because they wanted to share their karma with you, to lessen the blow. That's the only reason why they was dating you. That's why they couldn't tolerate you. That's why they couldn't stand you, because they knew they was only there to energetically project. And for a lot of these people, they literally sit and do spell work and try to project their thoughts onto you, so that you will have those thoughts as if they're your own thoughts. Or a lot of these people are trying to project even visions of certain karma to you, as if that's what you're supposed to have, because these are people that don't want to let you go energetically, that you have let go energetically and physically. And these people are refusing. It's like, you wasn't with them shooting in their gym. You wasn't with them when they was racking up all this karma. But they want to come into your life and put this karma off on you, though. See, they don't know this new you, but they don't like this new you. Because, see, they're not able to reconnect with you anymore. See, you was nice for so long. You was nice for so long, to the point where these people thought that you would never turn them away. They thought that you would never cut them off. They really thought that you cared more about them than you cared about yourself. See, these are people that would starve you of connections, and then dangle a connection in front of you, and tease you and taunt you as if they're going to have some type of connection with you, only to be putting their karma off on you, their problems. Soon as these people, you could be living your best life, You got, you know what I'm saying? You just got a new car. You could be living your best life. You just got a new car, and these old friends want to connect with you, because guess what? They don't have a car, or they just lost their car. So now they want to connect with you, and oh, I lost my car, and you're not sharing their karma anymore, and they cannot deal with that. They cannot handle the fact that you are protected from their karma. You are protected. You are able to sit and live your soft girl era life, or your king life. Yeah, you are protected. These are people that played for so long on your heart chakra. They would always hit your heart chakra. They would always, and they don't care how they hit it, they would, and you would fold. You would fold. You would give in. But now they're trying to hit your heart chakra and you're not giving in. You don't care. You don't want to hear about it. You're not trying to fix it. Because these are people that knew that they was, playing intentionally just because you was nice. Only befriended you to share their karma with you. Share their trauma with you. Share their drama with you, but they don't want to, but that's why they don't invite you to the celebrations. But every time they need a shoulder to cry on, they call you though. Because you was nice for too long. Now they don't understand this new you. They don't understand this new person that's not showing up for them. Hold on, let me go get my charger. There's so many things on interruptions in this video. Yeah, now that you won't show up for them no more. Oh, they don't know you. You changed. Yeah, because you was crazy when you was allowing them to misuse you and abuse you. You was crazy. You was. For allowing these people to even play with you like that. Now that you're not allowing them to do what they want to do, which is share their karma with you. They want you to figure out what they need to do. And these are those same people. Be careful, because these are those same people, right? They'll come in and know that they either have karma for doing you wrong, for mistreating you, or they have karma because they done went out there and ran it up. And they'll know exactly who's punishing them, who they pissed off, and they'll sit and tell you, I know this person got it out for me. I know my auntie got it out for me. I know my grandma got it out for me. I know my ex got it out for me because she called my job and got me fired. They know every little nick and cranny who done fucked them over royally now. And this is all a trick. So this is a red flag. So, ears open, pay attention. And then suddenly, by the end of that conversation, you will be the reason why something is transpiring or spiraling out of control, or they're going to slide you right in the mix. They know they mama been doing spell work on them, putting roots in their food, breaking up their relationships. They know their auntie been burning candles on them. They know everything. They know everything. Everybody that's getting over on them, they know all about it, right? And they telling you all about it because you're a nice person. You're someone that will actually listen and, not judge. But these are people that listen and they do judge. And they telling you this because they want to get the 411 on what you going through so they can throw that back up in your face. But I guarantee you, by the end of the conversation, if you show this person that you not gonna put up with their shit, okay, yeah, you listen, but they try to talk to you crazy and you like, oh, wait, what's going on? What happened? What transpired? And you show them, all they gonna do is throw everything back up in your face. By the end of the conversation, you will be added, oh, you just like my family. My family got it out for me. They don't want to see me do good. They don't want to see me prosper. My family did this to me. My family did that to me. And because you will tell them, hold on, you're getting a little loud, because these people, that's the first thing they do. They get loud and they talk aggressive because they have been train themselves that when they talk to you, they need to talk to you aggressively so that you will feel like you need to submit to what the fuck they're saying. So they talk to you aggressive, and if you question, wait, why are you talking so aggressive? To me, you just telling me what's going on, but the way they talking as if you're already involved. And trust me, by the end of the conversation or by the end of the week, you will be the reason why this person life is fucked up. You will be the reason why this person is getting karma. You will be the reason why they was late to the job interview and didn't get the job. They're literally going to slide you right in, even though you have nothing to do with this person, their karma, their drama, their family, their exes, because they know that they're not protected from this karma. They're not protected from these towers that's about to hit their lives. They're not. And what more do they want than to sit up on the phone and say, oh, I talked to so-and-so, and guess what? She was all negative, and they're like, what? You talked to so-and-so, and now so-and-so is involved. And that's why these people, they don't understand, and they don't get the new you. Because you was nice for too long to the wrong people, and then they got the wrong impression because now you showing up as you don't give a fuck, and you're not going to share their drama, you're not going to share their karma, and you don't want to be friends just to figure out their fucking problems. That's the only reason why they want to be your friend, so that you can figure out their fucking problems. You was nice enough. You was nice for far too long, and they don't understand this new you. Because this new you, you ain't letting shit slide. You ain't letting nothing slide. As soon as you say, excuse me, what did you say? Oh, no, we won't be speaking like that to me. No. If you choosing to speak to me, you going to speak. I'm talking about off the rip. You used to let things slide, and you used to... See, you have this gift about you where, you allow people to be themselves, and they get to be themselves around you, and they get so comfortable around you. They quickly show you who they are. They quickly show you. They can't hide it, because you make people so comfortable to actually be their selves. And when themselves shows up, it's like a fucking monster or a crash dummy. And that's one thing about you. And so you not letting it slide no more. You speaking up. As soon as something happens, you like, excuse me, no, what's going on with this? You ain't letting nothing slide. You ain't letting nothing get by. You speaking up for what's yours. You speaking up for, yourself. You speaking up and putting people in their goddamn place. And they staying there too. Yeah, you speaking up and you putting people in their goddamn place. And they got the nerve to stay there, which is good for them. Because they haven't been in their place in a long time. They haven't been in their place for a long time. Because nobody would tell them. Nobody would tell them. Hey, go sit the fuck down somewhere. Won't you stop doing that thing? Won't you stop doing this? Nobody would tell them. And now they wonder why they got karma. And then they're mad that you get to grow, and you get to prosper, and you get to elevate. You get to live your soft girl life. Or you get to live your king era, where you're catered to. And they're not. They're not. Yeah, you putting people in their places, making them feel crazy. Them telling people that you're crazy is not working anymore. Because you got to think about it, right? You, for a long time, had people just fucking with you and fucking with you and fucking with you, right? Who fucks with a crazy person? Who? From my understanding, you know, people, they leave crazy people alone. You know, they be like, y'all don't go over there messing with Rufus. He crazy as hell. Don't know. From my understanding, people leave people that's crazy the hell alone. They stay out the way. So that's not working anymore because it's like these people are so, they want to get back to you, so they want to talk to you, so these are those people that now they're playing like they don't understand why you stopped talking to them. They don't understand it because you are protecting your good karma. You are protecting your peace. You not finna figure out what the hell they need to do with their life. After they done sent black magic to you, after they done did death spells on you, after they done tried to curse and hex your money, now they want to come back running to you trying to figure out what the hell they need to do. And you not being nice no more. Because, see, for a long time, you used to save these people because you didn't know. Like I say, they had you sleep. They had you delusional. They had you living as somebody else. You didn't know. They had you, they was throwing magic at you. And then they would suffer they would suffer from the, I keep wanting to say payback. But the backfire of the magic that they was doing on you. And then they would use you to heal them from the black magic that they just did on you. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know these people even into this mess. And come to find out the whole time, that's what it was always surrounding. Them doing black magic, voodoo roots, and then backfiring, and then they use you to heal themselves. They use you to share their karma. They sit up here and they go to voodoo priests and they do spell work to get you in a car accident, right? And it backfires. They end up getting into a car accident, totaling out their car. They laying up in the hospital, and guess who they call? You. And they want you to come up there with your loving, caring self, with roses and biscuits and food and all the love you got to give. Not knowing they laid up there because they put that energy out to get to you, and it came right back to them. And that's what they've been doing over the years. Using your energy against you to heal themselves. Using your energy to swap out karma. This is why you used to be like, well, damn, these they just do what they want to do. They don't care. You know, you would see these people doing what they want to do, but yet you turn around and you go to work and there's somebody there that's crazy and out their mind and out their body and want to fight you. And you like, wow, but these people, they walk around all day looking for fights, and you wondering why don't nobody want to fight them, but everybody wants to fight you for no reason. But the shit that you see your friends doing or your family members do is deserving of an ass whooping, but nobody wants to whoop their ass. But the shit that you doing is not worthy of even a pinch. You minding your business, they minding everybody business. They got everybody tea, they got everybody name in their mouth, and they got damn near everybody in their goddamn jar, or under some goddamn spell or illusion, or under some type of project. And by projects, I mean when these people get a hold of you, you become their project, their guinea pig. They do certain binding spells on you. They do certain spells, and then they sit and then they watch, or they try to reconnect, or they try to send this or send that. That's a project. So since they can't get you under a project anymore, they feel some type of way about that. Now you're not the nice one no more. You're not the nice one no more for not letting these people use you and abuse you no more. And put karma off on you. And that's why you was wondering why. Like, well, damn. The shit they doing is worthy of an ass whooping, but yet I'm sitting here, I ain't put out this type of energy, and I ain't disrespecting nobody to get no ass whooping, but why everybody want to fight on me? You know what? I used to notice this one weird thing that about my family members that would happen, and I'm cut from a different cloth, different breed. It's this is how I roll. You know, if you got a problem with me, you got a problem with my whole family, our animals, our dogs, our children, you know, the seeds in our nut sacks. Everybody, you got a problem with everybody if you got a problem with one person. And I noticed that people would have a problem with me, but they would be okay with my sister. And she would be okay with them not liking me and them being okay with liking her. And so I had this neighbor that had a problem with me or whatever, my first house that I lived in. And she had a problem with me, but I just, you know, once you got a problem with me, I won't even fucking speak on you. You become invisible to me. You become like Casper the friendly fucking ghost. I do not see you. So I never, you know, and one day my sister came over and she was like, hey, to my sister, like, and she said my sister's name. My sister like, oh, hey, so and so. And I was just like, I don't even think I said, but you could just tell my body language. Like, I didn't tell my sister, like, oh, yeah, okay, she good people. That's my neighbor. You know, that's Sarah. She good people. She stayed to herself. We just high and by. I didn't say nothing. You know how I get that thickness in the air? Like, and she knew right then, like, oh, my sister don't fuck with that bitch. I don't fuck. But she didn't care. She was like, yeah. That's because they all involved. They're all they're all in on it, and they do chaos spells so that, you know, shit coming to you, chaos coming to you, but they the ones doing the chaos. Y'all excuse my cats if y'all hear them in the bag. If y'all hear my little babies in the bag. Yeah, they think you crazy because you won't allow these people to misuse you and mistreat you and abuse you. Because guess what? You was crazy. When you was allowing these people to misuse you and abuse you, you was crazy. Yeah, it was true then, but it's not true now because you rose to the occasion. You stopped waiting for validation for somebody to tell you that these motherfuckers was crazy. You was the one to say they crazy. So that's all the validation that you need. And now they're going very much crazy. Because you won't be around to heal these people from certain ass whoopings that they're going to be receiving. Since you had to get out there in the field and fight for no reason, you know, many a times that you had to fight, it was for no reason because your family was sending chaos magic. Chaos magic. Chaos magic and chaos spells just so people can, you know, see you as somebody that's always getting in trouble, always, you know, violent, result to violence. And you know, one thing that woke me up to knowing that I was being played and, you know, my family was doing chaos spells on me and things like that because I was the only one fighting. And then you got a whole bunch of people that'll sit up and talk shit about you and they ain't never been in no fight. I'm like, how is y'all gonna sit up and talk about me getting in, you know, numerous of fights and y'all ain't been in one goddamn fight? I say, no. See, I'm gonna have to stop fighting and see who else got some motherfucking hands. That's what's gonna happen. No, we need to see who the fuck else in this group got some hands. Cause I done had about 4 goddamn fights and y'all have had 0. But y'all sit back and kaka. Yeah, because they're doing chaos spells. So just random people, low vibrational ass motherfuckers, these spirits they can body jump and get in them. And now they want to fight you for no goddamn apparent reason. And then they sit back and they laugh. And they cackle like fucking hyenas. just like I said, I'm like, that's weird that y'all still speaking on some shit that happened in high school. Me getting in high school fights, right? But none of y'all niggas never fought. None of y'all niggas never got out there in the field. None of y'all niggas never got out there and stood 10 toes down. And matter of fact, okay, y'all didn't have to because wasn't nobody messing with y'all. So if wasn't nobody fucking with y'all, you wasn't the shit. Cause if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. You don't got haters, you ain't doing it. So I find it very magical that none of y'all niggas had to fight in high school. None of y'all niggas had to fight in middle school. Nobody was messing with y'all. But now these the same niggas that saying they the chosen ones. They the same ones saying they the chosen ones now. And now they being gang stalked and they being harassed. No, what they're doing is they're mocking what you've gone through, because these niggas could never go through. They could never go through what you went through. They could never handle it. And if they is going through it, they're not going to be able to handle it. They couldn't even handle no chaos magic. It's going they trying to pretend like, oh, it's just starting now. No, it doesn't just start now. These are family members, friends that was involved in gang stalking you, and now it's happening to them because they was involved in doing it with you. So that's why I say if you talk to them and they start telling you that they being gang stalked and all this, it ain't gonna be too much longer before the end of the conversation, before they questioning if you're involved. Oh, and that's them trying to share their karma with you. Because a lot of these people catching karma because they was involved in gang stalking you, or they knew about it, and like I say, they just cackled and laughed. Because like I say, I find it so magically strange is how I had to fight in middle school and high school, and I wasn't a fighter, but everybody in my family was fighters. But they didn't have as many fights as me. My brother never fought anybody. And the person that was telling me this old classmate that was telling me this, had never had a fight either. Never had to get out there and fight for their respect and fight for what's theirs, which is you leaving me the fuck alone. Like I said, that's what snapped me out of it. Me sitting back and noticing and realizing that you ain't getting in no fights, you ain't getting in no fights, you ain't getting in no fights, nobody is getting in no fights. Nobody, but it's me getting in a fight every single week. And now that people is running up in their face that they don't know and calling them bitches and calling them hoes and calling them niggas, and they can't do shit. No, but they saying they the chosen ones. That's what you had to go through, because that's the first thing that God revealed to me that I needed to change about myself. He said, I want you to stop fighting no matter what. I want you to stop. Because that's their little button that they try to press. You so nice. If you so nice, why they trying to fight a nice person? It's like you been fucking with a lot of double-minded people. They playing on your top because you nice, but then they want you to get out there and fight because that's the button that they want to push in order to have something to talk about. I say, no, y'all can't talk about nobody fighting until y'all had a fight. Like, we're literally grown now and you still have never had a fight, but you talking about somebody that used to have to get out there and defend themselves. That's stupid, but that let me know I'm still on y'all mind 20, 30 years later. Shit that I done forgot about. They don't want you to forget about it. That's why they relive it every day. He was like, we still talking about them fights you had in middle school. We still talking about it. Like, but I can't remember not one time, and this is a dude, like I can't remember not one time you getting out there and making anything shake. You shaking anything. I don't remember you taking nothing to hell. But now that it's being done to them and they're being tested and tried, and karma is now people is just walking up to them, big ass men walking up to them like, yeah, nigga, what's the, and they don't, we not hearing about the action. So why is y'all still talking about something that happened in middle school and high school? Like, because you are protected from their karma. You're protected from their karma, and you don't got no, you got nothing but love, baby. Nothing but love. And these people, they know it. They know it. And that's why that karma is all theirs to it's theirs and none to share with you, because they knew exactly what was going on and they played along. Just like I said yesterday in my video, they knew the whole time. And these are people that played along for 20 and 30 years. For 20 and 30 years, they coming forward and they telling on themselves in the worst way. In the worst way possible, these people is telling on themselves. Telling what role they played, what they did, their involvement, who they been talking to. But yet they're mad because their karma is all theirs and none to share. You're not sharing it. You're not dividing their karma. You let people fucked over you for far too long, and now you see that it was all a game. It was all a setup. It was all for certain people entertainment. People that thought they was somebody but wasn't nobody, thought they was calling shots, bribing people, lying to people just for their entertainment. And now you're not their entertainment no more. But you're going to be very entertained if you get to see their karma, because I'm telling you, it's already hitting them. That's why if you allow these people back in your life, they're gonna come at you so aggressive. They're gonna be so aggressive and passive aggressive about certain things that you've done, certain accomplishments. They're not gonna want to talk about them. They're not gonna want to discuss them. They're going to talk about past shit when you used to make mistakes, because they want to take you back to that past. They want to take you back to the past person. When you would easily fall for the traps and they would be entertained. But now you stronger than them, and you stronger than these little traps that they set. And since they set them, it's like they falling into the traps that they set for the traps that they set for you. They're falling into them. The love spells that they put on you are the love spells that's showing up in their life. Nobody wants to talk to them. Everybody is ignoring them. Nobody sees them. Everybody acting like, ew, they're peasants. Everybody treating them like they disgusting. Like they basura. Because they sent that out to you. Wanted everybody to reject you. Wanted everybody to reject you. Doing rejection spells over your life. Doing poverty spells over your life. But now they want to cry to you about losing their job, losing their finances. And the funny thing about these people is they want to cry to you as if you don't know that they played a part in certain times in your life where things were hit and affected. They don't think that you know. Because see, these are people that they still don't want to accept who you are. they still don't want to accept who you are, because then they're going to have to respect you for who you are. And see, they have already, counted you to be somebody beneath them, somebody who is only worthy of picking up their karma, picking up their slack. That's what they see you as. The cleanup woman is a woman who takes all the love you girls leave behind. You used to be. You used to be. You used to be the cleanup woman. Yeah, we'll admit you used to be the cleanup woman. And matter of fact, everybody knew it. That's why when they had a problem, they would get around your ass. And for a lot of you, this is so heavy right now in my spirit, right? A lot of you, your family seeing you elevating, your family seeing you outgrow them, and you outgrew them fast. You woke up to what the fuck they was doing real fast too. It's like you did a 4-in-1. And they intentionally released some type of chaos in their life or in the family so that you would stop your growth, stop your journey, stop answering God's call, and tend to the family problem. This person intentionally went to the witch doctor and released some type of dark magic just so you would stop doing what you're doing and focus on getting things in order for the family again, getting things right, back on track, for this family member and that family member, and making sure this is good, and making sure, now they choose you to be the head to sort out the family problems, and it's pay attention. But it's only to stop you from your growth and elevation with your spiritual journey that they don't want you to have, with your relationship with God that they don't want you to have. So it's like, oh, we'll give you something. We'll give you a little, we knew you were supposed to be the head of the family and not the tail. Now, what you want us to do? We need to do this and we need to do that. And it's all just a game still. And for a lot of you, you turned that down to not even paying any attention. Not even paying any attention. You've been figuring it out without me. Keep figuring it out without me. Because they want you to stop what you're doing. They literally, one of these family members literally created spiritual warfare where there was none. They literally created a problem where there was none, just so you could show up in this cleanup woman energy, because that's what you normally do. And behind your back, that's what they call you. Behind your back, that's what they think of you. And they know that you're so nice. They know. Let me tell y'all something real quick, and then I'm gonna get up off of here, because this is the stupidest, but this how nice and dumb they think you is, right? So I had a stalker, y'all, real live fucking stalker that I had to take to court. I had to get restraining orders on this bitch. Like, she just could not get enough of me. She even got 2 more people involved to like gang stalk me and, monitor me. And by the way, these girls that she got was like 6'3". They look like motherfucking quarterbacks on steroids. Like 3 times my fucking size, weight, height, and everything. So, these bitches done went to court because I had to take the crazy bitch to court. And so they went as witnesses, y'all, to testify that I was the crazy one. They're scared of me. And like I told the judge, she talking about she got this for me or she got this for me. Listen, when you fucking with innocent people that's not bothering you, you need to be prepared for whatever they have for you, sweetheart. I'm not finna get up in this courthouse and cry and act like I didn't do nothing. Yeah, I had something for her ass for bothering me, and that's why we're here. So I can make sure. So, you know, these people done went to court, tried to testify on me that I was crazy and stuff like that. And they were scared of me. So why 2 months later her kids missed the bus and she sends her child to my door and to ask me, can I give them a ride to school? I know damn well stupid ain't written across my motherfucking forehead. I got a lot of tattoos on me. And they say some of this and some of that. But I don't have nothing across my fucking forehead that says stupid. I said absolutely not, baby. No, I wasn't rude to the little baby or whatever. I just said absolutely not. Oh, they already had went to court on me 2 months prior to this and telling the judge I'm crazy and stuff like that. They scared of me now. Yeah, that's what they all said when they got in there. They were scared of me. I'm talking with them. But all the paperwork says different. All the recordings that I had says different. See, that's the thing. These people don't got nothing on paper, nothing on tape, nothing on video. But you do. But you have it all. So that's why I won. But anyways, so since I said no, they decided to, try to rally some shit back up, and they got on the internet telling everybody I was a snake or whatever. And it was crazy. I might thumbnail. I might do a thumbnail and show y'all some evidence, cause baby, I can back up everything that I say. Everything. And that's why they're mad. Because they want to use you and abuse you and then come back in and share their karma with you. No, I will not take. Why would I take you to school? Why would she even think that I would? Take her kids to school because they missed the bus. Isn't that sharing karma? So now I have to use my gas in my car because you woke up late, didn't put your kids on the bus on time, and you don't have a vehicle. Now we have to share karma. No, I think the fuck not. And that's what it's looking like right now. These people is mad as fuck because you won't let them use you and mistreat you and abuse you. I say it ain't written there. It's stupid ain't written across my forehead, but they damn sure trying me like. They trying me like I need a friend. Baby. And this is why they're mad, because they can no longer put their karma off on you. Let me see. Yeah, they can't put their karma off on you. You're not letting people fuck over you no more in any kind of way. In any kind of way. You ain't crazy no more because you're not allowing these people to use you and mistreat you. You're not allowing these people to switch karma, energy harvest with you no more. Yeah, and in the midst of being around these crazy people that was doing this too, you was able to learn about these different energies that these people carry, and you're able to identify with those energies that people carry now. So you know you can basically sniff people out, and you know, oh, you just coming in my energy to share your karma. Oh, you just coming in my energy to use. Oh no, oh no. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go figure it out on your own, just like, you know, you had to do. That's why these people that's coming in and they're saying that they're being gang stalked and this is happening to them and that's happening to them. You got to think about it. Did you reach out to them when you was being gang stalked, when you was going through what you was going through? No, you didn't. You didn't reach out to them. You figured it out on your own. You let God lead you. You let your ancestors lead you. You went on your way. You did not reach out to none of these people. So why are they now reaching out to you saying that, oh, they're going through the same thing and they believe you because they want you to let your guard down and want you to be nice enough to them. They want you to be so damn nice that you actually believe they're going to start planting seeds in your head that, you know, you're the reason why this is happening to them. You have something to do with it. You're working with their family now. They're gonna just start projecting everything onto you because you won't be that nice enough person, that dumb, gullible person that you was in the past anymore, to let these people get over on you and switch the damn karma, switch destinies, switch energies. A lot of these people is saying, oh, it's happening to me, just to draw you in, just to try to connect with you. When they're a part of the coven and it's falling. Everybody getting jammed up, everybody getting caught up, everybody getting cased up. And now they want to pretend like they know what you're going through. They're going through the same thing. They're experiencing the same thing, but they don't know if you're involved. They're calling you the witch because their magic won't work on you. You're the witch. Because it's evidence now what they've been doing in your life. It's evidence now. If you say these people have been doing freaking love spells, it's evidence now. It has literally shown up to the point where no one cannot see that, yeah, bitch, you was doing something, because that's just too wild and freaky and crazy, like how that shit is just happening like that. If you saying it's like, yeah, they's doing money spells, they doing binding spells, they coming in the goddamn spiritual realm, trying to touch you, trying to bully you in the spiritual room, trying to make you befriend them in the spiritual room, as if they have enough authority, as if they have enough power. Then they get a backfire, and then they get mad at you. When you don't have anything to do with it. You just not being nice no more. You not being nice no more. At least not to them. If you are being nice, you're not being nice to them. You're not being nice to anybody that tried to affect your world in a way that you would not prosper, or you wouldn't grow, or you wouldn't succeed, because you don't put out that type of energy. So why? Why? You got a group of hyenas that all they do is sit up and monitor your whole life, and they try to equal out everything in your life and compare it to their life. Like, you could be somebody that, Like, you could be somebody that if you had a job, like if because I'm getting neighbors, like these are your neighbors that watch you so much. Like, if you was to have scrubs on and you would leave your house every day at a certain time, these are those females that'll go and get like a job doing like home health aid or like cleaning buildings. They would like go and literally find a job that they can wear scrubs, and they would leave the house every day at the same time. If you were someone that um they just basically copy and mimic everything you do. If you're someone that works from home, they'll try to be someone that works from home, and then they'll get mad with you when you notice that these are people that's trying to be your doppelgangers, or they're in that, trying to put you in a program. They trying to put you in that project to see if, like, us mocking her, is that gonna drive her crazy? They'll see you literally with your hair up in a bun, and they're literally the next day their hair will be up in a bun, and they'll be in hopes that your hair will still be up in a bun, and that y'all look like fucking double mint twins. Or if you wear your hair back in a bun, or you wear it down, they'll hurry up and do it so it'll be done at the same time. They compare everything that you do, and they'll do stuff like, well, oh well, her business isn't that successful, so we don't have to be this, we don't have to do too much, work, because she only had, two clients this week. So, sit down, ain't nobody in no rush. But if you was somebody that was, your business is booming, you got clients every day, you got motion every day, then they'll be, you know putting flyers up talking about they dog catchers, and they know how to groom dogs. They'll be walking around passing out flyers. So it's like they feed off everything that you do, and they feel like they wanted to be friends with you because they know they ain't shit, but they got a lot of fucking karma for playing in your energy, for coming in the spirit room trying to play in your energy, for trying to mock you and mimic you and be you here. And they like, damn, why? If right now what they trying to do is be nice to you. You know, be nice to you after trying to fight you, after trying to, do a smear campaign, after sending death spells, after sending binding spells, after doing all this fucking with you. Now they're trying to pretend like they're nice. They're nice, wholesome women, and they know how to um, be nice. They know how to say good rising. They know how to, be quiet and be reserved, be a lady. They're trying to show you that and really prove that to you, because you that queen. You her. Anytime you got somebody trying to impress you, baby, and trying to sell themselves to you, you that girl. You that boy. Okay? After they done showed they monkey asses, after they done showed you who they is, they tiptoeing, and they're putting on this mask of, oh, we can be quiet like her, and we can be reserved like her, we can be peaceful like her, we can keep the noise down like her. And they're going to try to come in, they're going to try to offer you, after they keep presenting this energy to you, which is a reflection of your energy, and they feel like you believe that they somehow carry this energy or this trait, when really you just control people and you make them do what the fuck you need them to do when you in the fucking building. That's just all it is. It's like, yeah, bitch, you are gonna fucking be peaceful around me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bitch, you are gonna follow the fucking rules around me, bitch. You sure are. That's a good little girl. That's a good little munchkin. That's a good little, not munchkin, because I call my babies munchkins. That's a good little crash dummy. Pat on the head. That's right. That's a good little crash dummy. Really, that's all that. But they're trying to, after they done did all this shit to you, done cussed you, tried to fight you, tried to get you fired, tried to get you put out, tried to do this, tried to slander your name, done sent magic, done, said nasty things about your kids. Now they want to be friends now. They want to just so they can attach themselves to you so they can share this karma they done racked up. Yeah, because they had no business speaking on you. They had no business sending you any type of spells. They had no business getting no reading done on you. They had no business trying to put roots on you. They had no business. Like, they did a lot to fuck their own life up, basically. They did a lot just to mess their own lives up. And now they want to connect with you. And they're making you a peace offering by mirroring your energy. Yes, we can be good crash dummies. Yes, we can act, reserved and enjoy our environment and, you know, because see, remember, like I said, you have this gift about yourself where you make people comfortable. So they're mirroring you. They want to make you comfortable now. Let me tell y'all something. These some smart, dumb motherfuckers now. They smart, dumb motherfuckers. See, you just smart. You just intelligent. These is smart, dumb motherfuckers. Big difference. So they're mirroring you because they done caught on. They like, this bitch just let us show our ass and she let us take the mask off and she know we ain't shit but a bunch of fucking hyenas or some fucking gremlins and she gonna throw some water on our asses. We gonna fucking sizzle and melt. Now she know we fucking gremlins. Now how the fuck is we supposed to get this whoop-de-woo on her? Now how the fuck is we supposed to be in her business if we can't even get close to her to see how much her business is making? How? That's what they excuse me. She know we some damn gremlins. She know we is some fucking shit, some goddamn rug rats from underneath the mat. Cause she's so nice. She made us feel comfortable. She made us feel like we could be ourselves. And they trying to pull you in so you can share this karma. Like I said, you'll be the reason. They done been fucking up. They done been going to the root lady. They done been wishing bad on you. They done been laughing for 20 and 30 years knowing that shit was happening to you. But now that this karma is sitting on their chest, now that this karma is on their motherfucking plate and is served to their ass, now that everybody is sitting in front of their table, they ready to switch tables. They ready to, I'm seated at the wrong table. No, these motherfuckers, no, you done set these motherfuckers at the right tables. And ain't nobody sitting at yours. See, they thought the top would be lonely for you. The top ain't lonely for you. You doing just fine. Whatever the top looked like for you, the top could have looked like cutting off these motherfuckers that I'm speaking on. That's what the top can look like for you. And it's irritating the hell up out of them. Because they ain't up there with you fucking up shit. Rearranging shit. Getting in your head about shit. Making you second guess things like they used to. Trying to convince you, hey, let us come up there. You don't need no this. You don't need no that. You don't need no. somebody that can project your energy. They trying to sell you your fucking energy. No, bitch, you was loud, you was ruthless, you was reckless, you was a fucking menace to society, bitch. That's who you is. So be your authentic self. That's how you know these people ain't being their authentic self, because you got the gift to make people be their authentic self. And these people already showed you who they is. And you believe them. That's the thing. They mad about that. They showed you who they was, and you simply believed them. Okay, y'all is crazy, deranged motherfuckers. Now they want you to be friends with the crazy, deranged motherfuckers, and that now they're saying, oh, well, this person, they gonna get, it's like you be flaring these people up. they gonna get all flared up again. Because they have extended their hand to you to take you in. And you say no after they've tried to destroy you, and now they want to. They want you to share this karma. They want you to figure out how they can, get around this financial problem that they got. They want you to figure out how, you can help them with this legal situation. Who should they call to take legal action? And they want you to navigate. After they done tried to fuck you up and fuck you over. And you like, no, I'll just, you know what? I'll just sit in my emperor energy and yeah, sit pretty and yeah. And let that run up, cause no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They're gonna be mad because things gonna be working out for you, and it's not gonna be working out for them. And they're gonna transform again. They're gonna turn into fucking gremlins again and try to attack you again. And that's why they wanna befriend you, so you can be close to them. If you start mingling with people that you had a problem with them and you had to put their ass in their place, right? And they're in their place. They have to stay there. They like trying to keep that shit together, but they know every time they in your space or your face, they got to keep that shit together. Now they want to, they have no reason. If they just, you can make people have Tourette's syndrome. You can make people have schizophrenia. They have outbursts. And that's what's going to happen if these people don't find a way to reconnect to you. So that's why they're letting their guards, and they're copying you, and they're mimicking you, and they're so peaceful, so calm now, because they're offering you a relationship. Because if you start back speaking to them and you start back, now they gotta weigh in. Now they gotta weigh in, because they some stupid, they stupid dumb motherfuckers now. They smart dumb motherfuckers. So this what they'll do. You start speaking back to them if you motherfucking want to. Out the blue, y'all can just be, hey, good rising, good rising. And then they'll do it for 3 days. Hey, good rising, good rising. And then on that third day, they got Tourette. Bitch, who you fucking talking to like that? Don't be saying good morning to me with no motherfucking attitude, because, bitch, I'll get at you. Bitch, I'll take it to hell, bitch, and bring you back up. I'm telling you, that's the setup. That's the setup. Any little interest. But see, right now, you got them shaking in their motherfucking boots. You got their ass shaking like strippers. Because they don't have a way back in. So what's going to happen is they're going to have a fucking outburst. They're going to get Tourette's syndrome. I can't stand this bitch. She keeps showing up. She keep loving on herself. Oh my God. Then the bitch, shows you do. They're going to have outbursts. And they're going to be arguing with their motherfucking self. That's what's going to happen, because they don't have a way in. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen so many times. So many times I've seen it happen. I've seen people just stand in the fucking road and argue with themselves because I have ignored. They have become a ghost to me. And, they feel like if I have an outburst, this bitch will see me, but actually, I still won't see your ass. You'll just be fighting with the air. And that's what's going on. That's what's happening with these people. They cannot get in to share this badass luck with you. They cannot get in to cry on your shoulders about shortcomings and misfortune and losses. They cannot fucking borrow a fucking dollar. They cannot borrow 5. They can't borrow a loaf of fucking bread. Not even a grain of fucking sugar. They can't. You ain't got it to spare. You ain't got it. No. You got it to give, but not to them. And they mad about it. Why should you help and share with people that tried to curse you and tried to hex you and tried to do humiliation spells on you? Why the fuck would you? I keep getting they think you dumb, they think you gullible, and they play on your heart chakra. They play on your heartstrings. They play on the fact that they know you like to help people. They play on the fact that you're a healer. So they're not understanding why won't you heal them? Okay, yeah, they sent magic to you, but now it's back on their ass and they want you to heal them. And they want you to do it for free. They want you to do it unknowingly. They don't want to pay you either. The audacity. But that's another a mind manipulation tactic that these people will play with you. They'll call you friends and call you family so they don't have to pay for your services. No. Fuck that. Pay me. Like Bernie Mac said on Players Club. No. Fuck that. Pay me. And this is why a lot of people try to be your friend and stuff like that so they don't have to pay for shit. No, you're going to pay me, sweetheart. No, you're going to pay me. But we're friends. Okay, well, we can stop being friends for 30 minutes while I beat your fucking face, while I do your makeup, and you pay me. And then we can become friends again. They just want to use you for your gifts and share it and share their karma with you. And the same people that I was speaking on in the earlier, the quarterback girls, yeah, they came to me and was telling me how they was fighting demons. Like when I first met them, they was like, yeah, I'm fighting demons and stuff like that. Da, 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 da. And it's like, oh, okay. They expected me then to sort they shit out and tell them what demon that she fucking fighting and shit like that. Okay. Well, if you need any spiritual work, or if you need any not work, but spiritual, healings and guidance like that, hit me up. But they get mad because you won't give them free information about healing, or give them free information about, what to do. And no, just because y'all sit around and try to give out free ass whoopings don't mean that I got to try to sit around and give out free information. Like, bitch, book with your girl. Pay your way. I'll let you spill. That's already right there, $50. That's already me just sitting listening to you spill. Baby, that's counseling. They get mad when you have motion about yourself. You a businesswoman. They don't want you to be in that energy because they can't use you. Bitch, to be in my energy, you gonna have to pay me. It's gonna run you. And then you talking about this and that, and then you need this and that, and the third and the fourth and the fifth. And then I gotta protect my energy from this shit because you're not dumping this shit off with me because that's what a lot of them do. And that's why they try to, you know, it's a good and a bad thing when you have these people that, you know, you make them feel comfortable. You can tell the people that's literally trying to um, dump, dump this energy off with you. And you can tell genuine people that really is at that, they be at that point where they like, I'm finna give up. And then, gotta send somebody for them to talk to, or gotta send a message for through somebody like that. You can tell when genuinely people is at the end of their road, at the end of their ropes, and they like, God, I just need a word from you. If you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. And you can just tell them people that just trying to dump shit off on you. So you could be sitting there later on like, dang, that's fucked up. I wonder how they're gonna do this. And they sitting over there laughing and on the phone with another nigga or some shit. And this is what they mad why they can't, and they don't understand why you won't allow them in some type of way. Whether it just be through hate. They don't care if you just let them speak to you. They're going to use that to try to share karma with you. Because you can turn a hate into a whole bunch of shit. I'm telling you, I've seen these people use nothing and turn it into a whole shit show. Literally turn nothing into a whole shit show. They could take Good Rising and turn it into a whole shit show and share their karma with you because they're really miserable. They really fucking miserable. They don't know how to heal. They don't know how to let shit go. And they don't know how to make peace and just let it be peace. They know how to pretend like they make peace and then attack. Because if you start speaking to these people, whether they be co-workers or not, you don't have to put them in their place. Leave their ass in park. Leave their ass parked right there in fucking timeout. Don't let them out. Because they going to use that. And they going that by that third day of talking to you or just speaking to you, they going to go off on you because they're miserable. They're miserable. They don't have no fucking personalities. They have a personality disorder. That's why they was able to mimic you and mock you for a couple of days. To try to get you to mirror back to yourself, hey, be nice, be nice. They feel like you're being too mean. Well, it's time you be the villain and sit back and watch these people be mad with you while they go through karma and while you elevate and you get to celebrate and you get to live your life. The life they didn't want you to have. While they busy juggling things of the past.